are warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadrunner.com. It is Friday. It is ridiculous time in America. Ridiculous in that the Dow is up almost 1,000 points. Let me say this again. The Dow is up almost 1,000 points because we've been shut down. Does that seem a little strange to you? No, it's not. Let's just look at the government numbers for non-payroll, non-farm payroll. This should make you cry. It's so ridiculous. These numbers are incredible. Quote, Trump booms after job report shock. May payroll, when everything was shut down, people losing their jobs left and right, May payroll soar by 2.5 million. Unemployment rate drops, crushing bearish expectations. What? It is so in your face, the manipulation, the fraud that goes on with the American economy. The United States of America, starting in the 1960s, decided to rig every single market with computer programs written by Alan Greenspan. Not only that, in the 1990s, they invented something called behavioral economics and implemented it. Larry Summers was the king of behavioral economics. Larry Summers, the deep state cabal bastard. Behavioral economics says if you say it, if you lie to the people, if you pretend that everything is great, people will go out and spend and act normal, making it great. That is behavioral economics. Let's look it up. Behavioral economics studies the effects of psychological, cognitive, emotional, cultural, and social factors on the decisions of individuals and institutions and how those decisions vary from those implied by classical economic theory. Behavioral economics is primarily concerned with the bounds of rationality of economic agents. Behavioral models typically integrate insights from psychology, neuroscience, microeconomic theory. The study of behavioral economics includes how market decisions are made and the mechanisms that drive public choice. The three prevalent themes in behavioral economics are heuristics. Humans make 95% of their decision using mental shortcuts or rule of thumb. Framing, the collection of anecdotes and stereotypes to make up the mental filters individuals rely on to understand and respond to events. And 3, market inefficiencies. These include mispricing and non-rational decision-making. If you build it, they will come. Go to Road to Ruta, look up behavioral economics, and you will see 367 articles on it. I stopped writing about it because it's so ridiculous. Larry Summers, everybody, Austin Goolsbee was the worst. Oh, the economic system is wonderful. We're just the strongest country ever. Trump is lying through his teeth, my friends. He is rigging every market. He's telling it's great, so everybody goes outside and spends. But this announcement that 2.5 million jobs were added in a month that the U.S. had closed down, everybody's expecting the entire system to go away, and then the Trump and Steve Mnuchin tell the Bureau of Labor Statistics, we need a positive number. We need to change the mindset of investors. We're going to have the biggest V-shaped recovery ever. This is what Zero Hedge said. In our preview of today's historic job report, we said that on one hand, the labor picture will be far worse than anybody observed before in U.S. history, eclipsing the darkest days of the Great Depression. On the other hand, nobody will care, and markets will likely soar, as the report tells us, quote, what we already know, and there is little in the BLS report that will offer any forward-looking insight that will depend on progress regarding the reopening of economies and official support measures. Well, take all that and throw it out the window, because moments ago, the BLS, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, who report to Steve Mnuchin, shocked markets when it reported that, contrary to week after week of millions of initial job claims, and in line with the much more optimistic ADP report, not only did May payrolls not drop by the 7.5 million expected to drop, it was expected to drop 7.5 million, but actually soared 2.5 million, crushing expectations and indicating that already in May, when the country was under widespread lockdowns, that jobs came soaring back. Total bullshit. Total and complete bullshit. They could put a number what they want. They could say, jobs soared by 250 billion people last week. This is 1984 on steroids. At that moment, they crushed silver and gold. It's all part of the game. All the pieces and parts have to fit together in behavioral economics. You can't have gold soaring when things are going well in the economy. You got to crush gold, crush silver, probably crush cryptos, although who knows, and tell everybody, oh, we've made a recovery. This is beautiful and wonderful. You lying mofos. Lie after lie after lie. It is behavioral economics. This is the last article I wrote on it. It was a long time ago that I was writing these things. Behavioral finance is alive and freaking well. The big news of the week that went 100% under the radar was one of the chief behavioral finance conmen is stepping down. Austin Goolsbee is getting out of the Obama administration. That's not long ago. I talked about this type of economic bullshit. Austin, is there any integrity left in the world? No, there's none. Oh, Larry Summers. Larry Summers taught it at Harvard. Behavioral economics. It's one of those field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. If you say the economy is wonderful, everybody's going to go out and spend, and voila, reality. Damn the reality. So the stock market goes up 1,000 points. Bravo. Click, 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 click. Steve Mnuchin clicking his mouse. Is this going to blow up in our face? One day it will. Not today, apparently. Is everybody going back to work? Hell no. Did everybody go back to work in May? 2.5 million people go back to work in May? Hell no. Anyway, but that's the world we live in today. Oh, here's it. Do you guys remember this? Those of you who have been on the road to Ruta long enough might remember this. Gold panic in the Oval Office. This was a interview for NBC that Obama did. And during the interview, Larry Summers and Austin Goolsbee come in and say, we need to talk to the president. It was all about rigging the markets and working with Germany to rig their gold that the U.S. was holding and negotiate something. But it was all being filmed live. Look up, go to roadtoruta.com in the search function, look up gold panic in the Oval Office. They had to stop the interview and rush everybody out of the office. Oh my God. I said it was touted as an all-access day in the life of the president, but at the 7:15 minutes into part one, Larry Summers and a man who I believe is Austin Goolsbee came into the Oval Office for a call with the Germans. Summers is obviously on edge and shuts down the cameras when he begins to discuss the problem. Summers says, life has changed since the briefing. Obama says, for the better or for the worse? And Goolsbee jumps in. Net for the better, wouldn't you say, Larry? Goolsbee sounds loudly and unconvincingly for the cameras. Summers nervous laughs. There's elements of both. The Germans actually, we should stop the cameras here. This was a classic moment in time. As a matter of fact, if it's still posted, I'd probably not post it anymore. 7:15 minute mark. Nope, it's not there anymore. Good thing you have the Road to Ruta archives. Good thing you have the Road to Ruta archives. Join the private road. I'm giving away 100 Theta and 100 Theta fuel now. 100 Theta and 100 Theta fuel. No silver coin. We're all out of those. 100 Theta, 100 Theta fuel. Theta will be the future of the internet. It will be Internet 2.0, I believe. Why? Because it's going to be on every single flat screen TV, computer, mobile device, any smartphone. Decentralized broadband means decentralized internet too. Theta is going to be a monster. Why do you think Google has signed up with them? Why do you think Samsung has signed up with them? Buy your Theta now. Or join the Road to Ruta if you don't know what a cryptocurrency is. And I'll send it to you. 100 Theta, 100 Theta fuel for any renewal or subscription. All right. This is Bix. in this crazy world of lies and market manipulation, how do you keep sane? You join the Road to Ruta. I'll talk to you guys later.